Hello, my friends. I am in such a great mood because my beloved Taylor Swift did something so major, and I will get to that. I'm also in a great mood because I had a wonderful weekend in Cincinnati with my beloved friend Jewel, and I got to also reconnect with Natasha Bedingfield. I was out there for the Wellness Your Way Festival, and then I was back in like 30 hours after I had left approximately, and I went with my kids to the Goosebumps 2 premiere, and we loved it, and it was a major to-do. There was a whole Halloween festival beforehand, and my kids had a great time. And then I had the best Sunday night when Taylor Swift ended up doing something that I have been waiting for, hoping for, and talking about for the longest time. If you listen to my podcast, you know that me and my thoughts on Taylor Swift and her apoliticalness has been a recurring theme. You also know how I feel about Taylor Swift. I look at her like family. Family to me is somebody you love, even if you disagree with, even if you get into arguments with them, you love them forever. And I will love and have loved Taylor Swift always, even if I haven't agreed with this, that, or the other, or if I've been upset with whatever. I've now had some time to sit with and think about what Taylor Swift did and the reaction that it's gotten, and it's monumental. I mean, Taylor Swift was trending from the moment she posted this on Instagram and on social media, and is still trending right now. Inarguably, Taylor Swift is one of the top 5 most famous people on the planet. When she does anything, it has a ripple effect. And what I find the most hilarious is that so many in the right, conservatives, Republicans, are upset with Taylor Swift for voicing her political opinion, but they're not upset with Kanye West for voicing his political opinion. So hypocrites are upset if you say something that they don't agree with. I'm not a hypocrite. And what I loved the most about Taylor Swift's statement is that she did not tell people who to vote for. She just shared whom she was voting for. She encouraged people to get educated on the issues. She said that no one party, and I've said this myself, no one party or politician will fully align with your values. But you gotta vote. She said that, like encouraging people to get out there and vote and saying, I'm not voting for this person because of these reasons, and I'm voting for that person. And then other people saying, oh, well, the candidate that she is gonna vote for in Tennessee would have confirmed Kavanaugh. Who says that she had any issue with that specifically? We can't infer too much into what she said other than just what she said. She only said what she said. This isn't a grand opus on all of her thoughts on politics or even identifying as anything other than this person who is going to vote this way in the upcoming midterm elections. From Cardi B recently doing the same to now Taylor, I don't want to get optimistic that change is going to come, but that would be nice. That would be nice. I'm just still floored. I'm floored because Taylor Swift, back in 2016, when Donald Trump was running for president, was a megastar. She was still, at that point, one of the top 5 most famous people on the planet. And at that point, she had already transitioned to pop. I don't think it would have alienated a ton of her fan base, or who cares if it did back then. She was Taylor Swift and a mega star. So I was disappointed that she didn't do it then, but I'm glad that she did it now for her reasons. And whatever those reasons are, she listed some of them, specifically citing concern for her home state of Tennessee. And I just could not applaud her enough. I love me some Taylor. Well, there's a lot more to talk about in addition to Taylor Swift. A lot of YouTube drama, and I'll get to the YouTube drama later, but since I just spoke about Taylor Swift, an update on her longtime nemesis, Kanye West, Ye, has deleted both his Twitter and his Instagram. And I think that is a wonderful thing. Kanye himself admitted that he is off his meds. Those close to him have spoken about his mental health issues. I don't think that Twitter and Instagram were serving Kanye West. That's just me. Clearly, I'm not him and I don't know what's best for him, but if he did delete these things, it's because he agrees and thinks that Twitter and Instagram are not the best for his mental health. And frankly, Twitter and Instagram and even Facebook and YouTube and all of social media, it's probably not the best for all of our mental health. If I had Oprah money, I would take a huge step back from social media. I would just make videos on YouTube. I would just post photos on Instagram. I wouldn't be duplicating things. I wouldn't feel the need to constantly be checking and replying as much. I still would. I love engaging, but, you know, it's a lot. It's a lot. And it's probably not the best for my mental health. I know it. I acknowledge it. And it probably doesn't help my addict brain. All right, from Kanye to his ex, Amber Rose, she and her longtime friend, Blac Chyna, have had a falling out. I don't even care why. I'm so happy that noticeably the world in 2018 has cared a lot less about Blac Chyna. I just don't care for that woman. There is something about her that is so off-putting to me. Amber Rose, I really like. I could see a softness to Amber Rose. And I'm not saying, actually, yes, I am. There's maybe the hardness and the just unkindness of Christina Aguilera is probably one of the reasons why I'm not that drawn to her either. I don't see a kindness, a softness, a light coming out of Blac Chyna. I do see those things from Amber Rose, and she even had her annual walk this weekend in Los Angeles for female empowerment. And noticeably absent from that was Blac Chyna. You know, friends come and friends go. That's why I tell my kids when I drive them to school every morning, the most important thing in life, number one, is family. Family is forever. And you sacrifice for family. That's why my tired butt took my kids to the movie premiere this weekend, even though I wanted to get a big nap in Sunday, but I didn't. All right, on to more music-related news. Poor IGGY Azalea has canceled her tour. This is the second time she's canceled a tour. She's never done a headlining tour before. Her music career is basically over, unfortunately. I mean, maybe not. Maybe she can be a recording artist that people have zero desire to go see in concert. She has over 10 million followers on Instagram. And she wasn't even playing large venues. That's sad. She took to Twitter to say that the cancellation was out of her control. Basically, the promoters said that the shows weren't going to go on as planned because she wasn't selling tickets. And she must have structured her deal in such a way that she would have gotten paid a minimum, a guarantee. But if the promoters were going to make such a loss, it was better to just pay her off and take a lesser loss. Does that make sense to you guys? In more rapper-related news, Cardi B is not happy that the paparazzi took photos of her baby daughter, Culture, whom she has not shared on social media yet. After these photos of Cardi on a balcony leaked, she said, "People are truly disgusting and have no integrity. Just because people are celebs don't mean mother blankers sign a contract to be harassed and stalked." I believe she was in a hotel on a balcony. There's not much expectation of privacy on a balcony hotel. And I love Cardi B, but I hate celebrities complaining about being famous more than I love any celebrity. You're rich, you're famous. Get perspective. It wasn't that long ago that Cardi B was broke and not famous. People forget so quickly where they came from. All right, a lot of dramatic news happened over the weekend. Lochte checked himself into treatment, and his lawyer confirmed that he is a struggling alcoholic and is receiving help for his addiction issues. This after getting into an episode at a hotel where he kicked a door in. And then that same day, less than 24 hours later, after he was able to buy his way out of that incident by paying off the hotel and the damage that he caused, he was in Florida and he hit a car. He was not cited for being drunk when that happened, but maybe he was just hungover. And this dude plans to compete in the upcoming Olympics? I don't think so. I doubt he's got that much money saved. And I doubt he's got a plan B. Like, what is he going to do other than be Ryan Lochte? I mean, he could always do real estate. You know what? We always have the ability to turn our lives around. He has youth, health, for the most part, and tons of ability to do whatever he wants with his life. So just because he may not have gone to school and gotten a degree in something else doesn't mean anything. Okay? In similar news of just not pleasant things, Mike the Situation Sorrentino has been sentenced to 8 months in prison for tax evasion. The authorities wanted even more time. They wanted, I believe, 14 months. They settled on 8. He'll probably end up doing 2 months. That'll fly by like that. His brother, though, got sentenced to 2 years. He was the mastermind of the whole tax evasion scandal. Lucky break, I say. There's no way he'll end up doing 8 months. All right, now, speaking of Jersey Shore, an update on the Situation's castmate, Ronnie Ortiz. He and his baby mama, Jen, whom have gotten into so much drama on the TV show, claim that they are the best they've ever been. Aww, that is until next week when she spits in his face on camera again. All right, now for those of you who've been waiting, this is the moment where I'm going to talk about a few YouTubers. Manny MUA has returned to social media, posting on Instagram and on YouTube for the first time in a month and a half. I don't think he needed to have been gone for that long. And I actually think his return is smart. He is appealing to his fans and people that are, and also appealing to those that are going to watch to hate. He's giving them a lot to work with. He made a return video where he apologized again, shared that he'd been struggling with anxiety and mental health issues, painting himself out to be vulnerable and real and wanting empathy and sympathy, which I give to him. Because step back, at the end of the day, it's just so ridiculous to me. At the end of the day, all of this is about social climbing and being a bad friend to some people. Who cares? He's young. He's wanting to make it in the industry and in YouTube. I don't see social climbing is the norm. I am totally team Manny MUA on this, and I have been since day one. I said this ages ago. Back in the day, Perez Hilton was using me, and I was using her right back. Lady Gaga was using me, and I was using her right back. Although at the beginning, she was using me more than I was using her because she was a nobody when I met her and I was friends with her at the beginning. And Manny MUA also announced that he is going to be making a Shane Dawson-esque docuseries, multi-part videos about him and his life and his family. And about the social climbing and the friends. And I mean, I think it's all extra, but I love extra. I love unnecessary. I'm here for it. And the thing that he said that I loved, I'm not going to fall and stay down. Damn right. I mean, Jesus, I did way worse things when I was Manny MUA's age. Speaking of YouTubers, I saw that Joey Graceffa has not been well recently. In fact, he's been so unwell that he had to cancel his tour. I don't talk about Joey that much, but he's kind of one of the OG YouTubers. And to his credit, I think Joey's done a really good job of staying as relevant as you can, given the nature of YouTube and how it's constantly changing and growing and how you get older and how the audience ages out and you have to constantly be finding new audiences. So Joey's done a great job of rebranding himself as a gamer, not just a vlogger. And I like him. I like him and I send him good vibes. He's had health issues for a while now. And even if it's just anxiety or whatever, all the different things, it sucks. And I like him and just positive vibes to Joey. I don't really care for James Charles at all. He was getting into another drama. He's the baby Jeffree Star almost. James Charles is getting into a beef with Marlena. Is it Marlena? Who was he getting to drama with now? Yeah, Marlena Stell, whom I like. Marlena, I only discovered her not that long ago when I was talking about that video of hers exposing the beauty industry. So if I had to choose sides between Marlena and James Charles, I'm going to go with Marlena. And he's all jealous and hater-ish that she's getting involved with and is part of this docu-series or something that Netflix is doing about the beauty community. James Charles has been around, what, 2 years? Marlena's been around, what, a decade or so? She deserves that. He's being a hater and jealous and can't stand him. I mean, I can stand him. I don't hate him, but I'm not a fan, if that makes sense. I'm also not a fan of Rose McGowan. She had some harsh words about the Me Too movement, saying that those who support it and everybody in Hollywood, it's all bull blank. It's a lie. It's a Band-Aid to make them feel better. They're not champions. I just think they're losers. Well, you know what? I think that Rose McGowan is a loser. She's a woman who happily took Harvey Weinstein's money and sat by silently while he went and attacked other women, and she knew he did that. And now she's a champion? Hypocrite. Like those Republicans that complain about Taylor Swift. I'm not even going to give her more of my time, but it's a very lengthy thing what Rose McGowan said. I'll have the link down below to what she spoke about. And I'll have the link to everything that I talk about as per usual, my friends. If you want to read or see or hear more. In other news, this was very, very sad. Christy Caserta, alum of The Bachelor back in 2010, has passed away. She ended up having seizure in a class that she was attending. There's some theories that she may have had some kind of undiagnosed heart condition or some issue that was affecting her. So just sending a lot of love to her family. In similar news, BODE MILLER. In similar news, BODE MILLER. I gotta fix her hair because she'd cut it. BODE MILLER, who had an almost 2-year-old baby die. That was very sad. Just 4 months ago, he and his wife have welcomed a new child into the world, a boy. So a lot of love to them. Let's end things on some positive news, shall we? Camila Mendes of Riverdale has confirmed that she and Charles Melton are dating. There is so much action on the Riverdale set. I need to make a cameo so that I can date somebody. And congratulations to Barbara Bush, George W. Bush's daughter. She just got married over the weekend. Mija, ¿te gustó la película de ayer? Sí. What was your favorite part of the movie?
Wash and wash.
¿Qué te gustó más de la película ayer? ¿Cuál fue tu parte favorita?
Ese robote, ese señor de enojado y dije, era muy chistoso.
Era muy chistoso. Ok. Ok, dile adiós. Say goodbye, friends.
Goodbye.
Mira ya, di un besito. Bye, thanks for watching. Hit the like button, leave a comment, share, all that jazz. Adios.